Resident Evil Reverse, not a great game in Capcom Resident Evil players' eyes. Now, this game was free if you got Resident Evil 8, but if you paid the $16 to $20, well, now let's talk about why this game was so bad. So, Resident Evil Reverse started getting made in January 2021 and came out on October 28th, 2022, and then shut down only after like 3 years. And one of the main reasons is Capcom spent about 10 million on this game, and there's no like full source for how much they made, not including the cost of the servers, but they definitely didn't make a profit considering its normal player count after only 1 year from 2,000 to 100. So yeah, if you wanted to play, it took forever to find a server. So then the people who did want to play wouldn't because they had to wait for so long. But yeah, so after the player count dropped, the game was always destined to shut down. So 3 years later, Capcom said the game would get shut down on January 29th, 2025. And now there's no more Reavers, and everyone's just so sad. Oh wait, no one cares about this game. But still, after all this, it shows Resident Evil doesn't really work that well in a multiplayer game, at least how they did it. But if this game was really that bad, you might ask, well, how do I know if it's really that bad? And I was thinking that. So I recorded footage of me playing Resident Evil Reverse and how it went. Now you might be asking how, considering the game's been shut down for a couple months. And I actually had this video planned differently like a year ago. And I was meant to record 10 games. I recorded 3 and then forgot about it. So here's that original footage re-edited and re-voiced over. And well, I hope you enjoy watching the fall of Resident Evil Reverse. So one thing I found even in 2024 is the game takes forever to load, but to my first game where I chose Leon. And I don't know if he's good, I don't care to look it up. Also, I would use the live clip, and by that I mean the audio, but I had no clue how to use audio back then.
I gotta say, this game doesn't really look the most visually appealing.
But here's 5 seconds of me loading in, but yeah. So, we're in 3 people in this game, I think, or 5. So yeah, it's doing great even in late 2024, and it's not dying out. Also, side note, I know you can't hear it, but why am I about a game looking cartoonish? I mean, it looks good for a free game, and the graphics, I mean, they look fine. They don't look cartoonish. They aren't ass. So yeah, my first kill is here, as you can see, after I dodge. So RE3 code, yep. But yeah, Blomper 12 will also be a pain, and because he comes back to get me. But then there's my first death. However you say this username, I've done this take like 3 times. I'm not trying anymore. So what even are these usernames? Also, as you can see, when you die, you become a monster that becomes a human when you're killed again. Like, what? So, yeah, great code. Also, you can hear my happy voice when I kill my first player.
Hi, Jill.
So, yeah, take that weird-ass username. Then my next target was found, and I died trying to kill him. But somehow, we're still in top 3. But I don't think I've been Leon, because he's not that great. Especially considering that I don't play him in the next part. But yeah, I'm not doing that great. But also, I didn't even realize that there was Lycans in this game, and also Nemesis. I had no clue what was going on. Like, why are you both here? And second, cross-teaming is not allowed, because I'm totally don't just suck at this game, and they're totally cross-teaming me. But, yeah, so, and then I can finally get this stupid. So 1 minute before the round is over, I find this legendary gun, which I will use like this. So let's find out how much damage Chris can take. Damn, maybe I should have gone with Chris. So I try to kill Chris, and here's how it goes. Really bad. Like, why am I so bad? I mean, I did fine, I guess, but like, I don't know how I missed, or he just has like a bunch of health. So we have 1 minute left until the game is done. And I got 5th anyway. I mean, not bad, even though it's technically last place. But it's round 1, I can't complain. But let's see how I do in round 2. But first, just to look at the leaderboard overall, like, damn, I sold so hard. Ooh, look, I got a friend request. How nice. But yeah, on to round 2. So for this round, I decided to go with Chris, as you can see, and I think you can soon see that Chris was actually not that goated in the first round. It was a skill issue. So loading still takes over a minute to get all of the players, but now let's start the round. 3, 2, 1, go. So this time, we're in the Baker house, but vibrant for some reason. Also, one thing that I don't get is why I thought this game looked cartoonish. Like, it's still M. I don't care you think it looks cartoonish, 2024 me. So yeah, you can see my first death of round 2. Chris is not as good as I thought he was, because I died after like 2 seconds of getting shot. But now I'm a Lycan, so good for me. And even if I kill one person max, I just decided to follow this guy for like 20 seconds. Also, as you can see, the game is all the same people. So yeah, like no one's playing this game. So when I die and see my name fall to last place from 3rd, it's very sad. But as you can see, what I just did with Jill, my aim is really bad, and you can kill me even if I had like best armor, but I had to shoot you to kill you. So yeah, not even 20 seconds after dying, I also die a second time. Like, was I really this bad at games in late 2024? Also, still last place. So yeah, Jack's also in this game, and while I didn't do that good, as you can see right now, even if I got shot by someone else, that still sucks. So yeah, that was my first kill, and it took 3 minutes just to get 1 kill, and but at least I got to kill this little But we have 32 points, still in last place. Also, we only have like 3 kills, but here's a cool finisher, even if past me was still raging at this game. And then there's this kill I felt good about. It was only at half health, but you know, this was a great reference to Resident Evil 3. Wait, did I not play Resident Evil 3 yet? Let me check. Yeah, I haven't played Resident Evil 3 yet. Damn. So, this is the last minute, and for scale, I have like 70 points. 3rd has 140, so we're doing great. And then I get this achievement somehow for getting a revenge kill twice, and I'm shocked to even get 2 kills in the same round. Like last round, I died within 10 seconds before the round ended again. So fast, I didn't even have to cut the clip. Like, damn. I can't. I die so close at the end of round 1, and here it is again in round 2, dying almost 2 times. So, yeah, I had a lot of playtime in the last 20 seconds for this round. So, yeah. Round 2 was definitely great. But on to round 3, and we can see if I can play like I have no life, but this game. So this round we went with Claire, so let's see how it goes. 3, 2, 1. As you can see, this is the map where you fight Marguerite in Resident Evil 7. So starting out strong with the death by Jill, so you can tell that all the players were bots or the same people. Great. 3 rounds in a row. But we do kill Jill somehow. So let's go. Oh my gosh, guys. We are in 2nd right now, currently, after getting those 2 kills. Well, dying once and killing 1 person, but basically the same thing. But don't get your hopes up. I don't think we'll keep this up for long. So yeah, I died, as you just saw. But still 3rd. Oh look, someone has 0 points. That could never be me. So, trying to kill first doesn't work. I will try to keep that in mind. And oh, I'm in last. Fun. Well, as you can see, I try to kill anything and almost always fail. At 33 points, by the way. First is at 222. Yeah. So I died, and somehow I'm Jack. So let's see how hard I can fumble this. So after a very heated battle, as you can see, we go in circles, and then someone else kills him. Wow, all that for nothing. I don't think I'm doing really good at this game. Oh, also I'm last. So I kill this player, and somehow Jill doesn't kill me. So for once, I was good at this game. Finally, the game wasn't shut down. Oh gosh, I just loved it so much. So much that I had to dig up a whole year-old footage just to make this video. So after pulling a pro gamer move, we get this weapon with like 50 seconds to use it. So, like, we never actually get to use it yet. So Jill is our new target, and even with a good weapon, I can't kill her. Maybe I wasn't a pro gamer after all. But 28 seconds, are we gonna do it? And we're in last place. So here it is, the last 5 seconds before the game is shut down. Well, 5 seconds before I close the game, forget about it, and then it shuts down. So yeah, fitting end, but time's up. Let's see the score. Last place was 43 points, where first had 376. Well, yep. Last place. No, a booster. Sure, I'll need that for the next time I play this game. But the title screen, I have an email that I'll never read from this game, so that's the end of round 3. So let's talk about this now that I've overlooked this very bad game and how much I totally, truly loved it. So after looking back at everything, I think that it was an okay game, but the execution was poor, and once they fumbled the beginning of the game, there was too much bad talk, so no one played it. And well, you needed people to play it back then, and even in 2024, it took 3 to 5 minutes just to get the people you need. And that's a whole round just waiting for a bunch of people. Also, there's a bunch of matches I didn't record because I have 69 minutes on this game, but I only recorded for like 30. But other than that, yeah, this game never really had a big boost. It started out with a set number of players, and then just slowly started dying. Also, not talking about the controls/UI. Not that bad, but very different from the other Resident Evil games. Now, other games are different because obviously they're not multiplayer. But, if you're Resident Evil, I feel like they shouldn't have they should have worked a bit harder, at least on the execution. But I mean, I get why it shut down. It did lose money because it does cost money to keep a server running. But if this money goes to Resident Evil 9 so we don't get microtransactions, then that's a fair trade. Even if what you pay should already get rid of microtransactions. But yeah, that's Resident Evil Reverse for you. The final clip that I ever played/recorded of this game. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and maybe my next video won't take 4 weeks to make. Who knew that I wouldn't want to watch my old cringy video footage with audio that literally will burst your eardrums. Well, have a good day. See you later.